Hi, I'm Bailey with Bailey Music Marketing, and today we're going to be talking about Taylor Swift's newest song, Me. We're going to be breaking down her release strategy, picking it apart, figuring out what can work for you and what might not work for you based on where you're at in the music industry. So the first thing we're going to look at is when did we start seeing signs of this new single? Slight marketing for the single, and the first time she posted about it was this image on Instagram. Obviously it wasn't direct, and then a series of posts after that about the iHeartRadio Awards, and she was wearing butterfly shoes. So March 14th was the first post about it, and she released it April 26th. So you can see how much preparation went into that, and how much strategy was being implemented along the way. So I want to make sure that you guys remember that even if you have your song ready, you want to give yourself time to promote it, to tease it, and to give it every opportunity to be seen. After that, she started ramping up on April 13th. From there, she posted a lot between the 13th and the 26th. And then she followed it up with a YouTube premiere. And we'll get to that a little bit later on. But what I want to focus on right now is the fact that she marketed it for a little bit over a month and a half, whether it was clear signs or whether we were being hinted at it all along the way. And that is just some really amazing branding. And I really love what she did with that. So now we're going to look at how she used all of her different platforms to promote her music. So again, I always tell you guys to make sure that you're present on at least 2 platforms consistently, and then have all the other platforms at least have presences that you can repurpose your content onto this. And Taylor Swift did a really great job of that. She was super present on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Obviously, each platform is a little different, but the content that she created, she was able to repurpose a lot of it along the 3 platforms. So a couple of things that she did that I really stress is pinning. You definitely want to pin your newest song on Twitter. So here she pinned it, and then Facebook as well, she pinned it. So it's really important for somebody when they are looking for your music that they know where it is right away, right? So she's been promoting this for a month, and now you want to find it. So obviously she's giving you a lot of opportunities to find it, but pinning it and really setting up a really strong platform like she did on Instagram. Look at her feed. I mean, we know that song is coming, and we know there's a ton of opportunity for us to see it once it's out. So yeah, that's sort of the cross-platform. She also used Tumblr, so we'll take a look at her Tumblr. As you can see, she was also super active on Tumblr. She was reblogging a lot of her audience, some reaction videos, and really just engaging with them. Again, people choose all sorts of different platforms. The main ones that you need to be on and you need to be releasing your music on, based on what she did, was Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Now, let's take note that this was also a release strategy to get her fans sharing her music. So she did some amazing stuff on her Instagram story as well. I have the full story recorded because I thought it was really great. One, she showed up, she was personal, she was excited, and you can see all of her natural nerves, right? So we see these people on TV as figures, and you know, we idolize them, and then they come onto their stories and they're raw and real. So she did this on her story, and I just really loved it.
Okay, so I'm so excited I can't even process anything at all, but I did want to tell you that I have a song called Me coming out at midnight, a video. Me and Brendan Urie, who's the best, and go to YouTube and I'll talk to you. We're doing a premiere thing. Love you.
The next thing she did on her story was motion graphics, and I absolutely love this. I love video, and I love the integration of motion graphics, especially when it comes to music. It's super engaging. It's an opportunity to pump the brand, and she did a really good job of this. Obviously, she has the swipe up feature, so she was able to do each streaming service and then have a swipe up that connected to that streaming service. If you don't have the swipe up features, there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. You can tease with IGTV, use that swipe up, send them to the description. I have a few more videos on how to kind of maneuver around the swipe up feature. So she did something really cool with the YouTube premiere as well. She gave her fans an opportunity to comment, and she tried to engage with them. She posted something on her story, and she was like, oh my gosh, the comments are moving so fast.
This is, okay, this is how quickly this is moving. This is okay. Getting questions about track 5 on the album. That's pretty on brand. Gotta address this really quick. This is urgent.
But I really like that she showed up for her audience and she was kind of there viewing it with them. So that's definitely an opportunity for you. Facebook has that, YouTube has that, really just picking your platform and showing up for your audience. Another thing that she did that won't work for you. Now, when looking at strategies and looking at what people do, you can always pull from it, but there's things that you shouldn't as well. So something that she did that won't work for you if you're building and growing as an artist is that when she posted, all she did was 4.26. And for her, that was just like, that's my release date. It's coming soon. Get pumped, fans. And that's something that I don't encourage you to do following this release strategy, because it's not engaging enough for your audience, for your new fans, and building your community, you're going to need to give them more. So I would suggest giving them small, very small pieces of the music video. If you spent a lot of time on it, again, you want to hide it, I understand, but giving really small pieces to get people really excited. And the other thing you want to do is really tell the story behind the video, behind the song, and really just tease it along the way versus just telling people when it's out, right? Like maybe you can have a post towards the end that's obviously just like, it's out now, check it out, right? But you have to have nurtured that sequence along the way and given your audience a reason to be excited and to go and get it. Because obviously Taylor Swift doesn't have to do much for everyone to get excited about her music, because she's already done it in the past. She's earned her fame, she's worked her way up, and that's just the main strategy that she used that I don't suggest using in your release. So another thing that she did was she blocks comments on her Instagram. So this is super interesting to me, and I know some people do this. Drake limits his comments, which is cool. He just has like a small limit. And that's fine. Only, people he follows and people he cares about can comment. I don't want to say people he cares about. Obviously, he cares about everyone and his fans. But I know that celebrity comments can get crazy. But again, I wouldn't suggest that you limit your comments. You want to interact with your audience. Right now is the time for you to earn your audience, earn your fans, and really interact with them. So, closing this off, I'm super happy to be here with you guys talking about this release strategy. I really love digging into releases and figuring out how new artists can take from these releases, and also pointing out what they shouldn't take from them. I come up with videos every week. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. I'm also hanging out on Instagram, giving tips about releasing music online and promoting your music on all social media platforms. So I hope to see you there. If you saw this video, come over, send me a DM. I'd love to connect with you. Hey guys, thanks for watching. So I've created something really cool for you guys. Created a roadmap to release guide that is free, and the link is in the description. Make sure to pick that up to really be able to plan and check off all the boxes for what content you need to release music online.